Hi guys, it's Sky from Miss Sky Digital Marketing here on YouTube. Today we're going to talk about what it's like managing over $1 million in ad spend. Yes, I said over $1 million. If you guys want to know how I went from managing zero to $1 million, please keep watching. So today this subject is all about what it's truly like being a digital marketer. And what I mean by that is when you are managing accounts, whether it's on Google, Facebook, Snapchat, or wherever, you want to make sure that you are confident enough managing Google Ads, Facebook, and any other platforms ads accounts. And what I mean by this is that being a digital marketer is all about managing ad spend, managing clicks, managing the ROI that you're getting on those clicks. It is all about making sure from the top of the funnel to the very bottom to the purchase, you're making sure that you're getting as much bang for your buck, and you're making sure that you're making as much money for your employer or client as possible. In the in-demand blueprint course that I took over 2 years ago that landed me my first job in digital marketing, it goes over how you can actually learn how to manage accounts on Google Ads and on Facebook ads. It makes over $1 million a year for a lot of people. And when I worked at an actual digital marketing company, I had no previous experience. And what I mean by this is that I had I only had managed a few accounts before I had gotten my first job. So how did I actually start learning how to properly manage these accounts on a larger scale? When I started working at a digital marketing agency, it was, I had taken the course, I had done all the work, I had started my own website, I had gotten a few clients, and then when I actually started working at the agency, they started understanding, and I started realizing that hey, I was going to have to start, managing a lot of accounts, not just 10, 20 a day, 100, 200, 300 at, the top. When I was one of the only people managing accounts there at the time, I was managing over 400 plus a month. And how did I do this? And I would do multiple checks a month on them. So we're talking, 800 plus checks a month on ad accounts. And so I got very used to the Google Ads and Facebook platform. I primarily worked with Google Ads. So what I mean by this is that I would manage ad spend that we were doing for insurance agents or any kind of other client that we had. I worked with a lot of small businesses and also worked for a major hospital that was located in my area. So when I actually started realizing that I was going to have to start working on these accounts, how was I able to actually do this? So a few tips I would recommend to you is, taking the course or taking any kind of education that you can about digital marketing. When you actually end up landing a job when you didn't go to college or you didn't have any previous experience, it is your priority to make sure that you are on top of your game because you have nothing else to fall back on. You have no degree to fall back on, and you have only yourself to make sure that you learn properly exactly what your employers want or what your clients want. And tip number 2 is making sure that you learned all the material properly and making sure that once you start working, you also keep learning. You keep learning new things. You keep going on forums. You keep going on, search engine land or any other platform that you learn digital marketing from. Or even if you still have the course while starting your new job, making sure that you go over those videos again because it's important and it's critical that you make sure that you can actually manage those accounts properly. Why I say take the course or any kind of education that you think will fit you best is because you want an actual instructor that knows exactly what they're talking about and are able to actually give you the right information, because once people actually start handling you accounts and they're spending 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5 plus, and then they give you over 20 plus of those kinds of accounts on a large scale, you cannot panic and you cannot feel like you're not able to do it. So the best way to learn as quickly as possible and the best way to make sure that you will feel confident is by having the right mentor or having the right information in front of you. So when you actually start getting interviews and start actually landing your clients or landing a job, you have the exact information that you need in order to get there. When you're working at an agency and when you're managing a lot of ad spend, it's very easy to actually get overwhelmed and easy to get feeling like you're not going to be able to do it. But the best way to know that you're going to be able to do it is to make sure you learn all the information properly. I say this over and over again because it's critical that you know exactly what you're doing, because there's going to be a lot of problems that happens in ad accounts. I had accounts that were underspending, overspending, keywords shutting off, LSV, which is low search volume, ads not working anymore for no reason, writing new ad copy that had been working for a while that wasn't working anymore, new systems like Google Ads in places, or, Bing Ads or Yahoo Gemini, things that they start adding to the platform. While I was working at my previous agency, we had the whole last year Google Ads, changed from Google AdWords to Google Ads, and they also completely changed the platform. So I went from having a platform that I was used to looking at then having a whole new platform I had to learn. And on top of that, still making sure that I had time managing all my accounts, talking to clients, and having meetings. So when I say you have to make sure that you feel comfortable doing all those things, it's very important because things are going to switch up on you very quickly, and you just have to roll with it, and you have to make sure that you can learn all of it properly. And I say again, the best way to know is that if you take a course, or you take the course that I took, or take anything, you feel like you will learn as much as possible, because at the end of the day, all everyone wants is that you are giving a return on ad spend. Return on ad spend and overspending and underspending are, in my view, the main KPIs that people look for with whether you are working for a client or with an employer. With that being said, when I started managing a large ad spend, it's no different managing $100 a day versus managing $1 million a year plus. It has no different feeling. At the end of the day, you still want to give your clients or your employers as much bang for their buck as possible. And the best way to do that is making sure that you learn everything that you need to learn, and making sure that you feel confident doing it, because at the end of the day, things are going to switch up very fast, and times are changing. Digital marketing changes all the time. It's one of the reasons why I love it. But it's it's very important just to make sure that you feel like you are confident enough, and the best way to do that is learning from the right instructor, or the right people, the right mentors. With that being said, I hope you guys love this video. If you want to comment or like this video, that would greatly help me. Feel free to check the link down below to check on the course. Like I said, I'm very fortunate to be one of the main testimonials now for this course, and also just being able to help you guys as much as possible. That's why I'm here. And if you guys ever need to reach out for me, you can always comment down below, email me, message me on Instagram. There is also a Facebook group that I will tag down below that I started, and you can always comment in that. I have other people that have gone through the same journey as you, all located on a small Facebook group, so you can feel free to comment as much as you need to on that. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.